So switching out the weights on your sled. This is for any of the team clutches, 16 and up I believe. They're all the same, but you'll need to pull your belt. So you'll need your belt tool, and the Allen head side is 1/8 and the nut side is a 10 mil. Ratchet, wrench, whatever you can get on there, and that's all you'll need for that. In the Riotx, I'm going to switch out the standard weights, the stock ones, which is the top weight, with these Dalton adjustables, which is this black one. It looks like it's a little bit thicker. Profile's pretty close to the same. Hard to really tell by the naked eye. So to take these out, not very hard. You have to take your belt out, thread this in, pull your belt out. Instead of taking off this cover, I try to softly pry away just enough room and just stick that in there. Pull out your bolt that you have, and you got these spacers on each end, and then you can pull this out. So that's really not that difficult. The benefits to these is when this is sitting in there like that, that's how I changed my weight for going out west. You got set screws in here that change the weight profiles. They come down the body in here. And so now all I'm going to have to do is, when I want to go out west and play in the powder and go up in elevation, I pull out, I got two different weights in here. I just pull out this top one, and that will give me what I want in this weight for elevation. When I come back, I just thread it in, and they'll just stay in the sled. I'll show you again afterwards, but they'll just stay in there, and I just thread it out, thread it back in whenever I need. It comes with all different types of weights, and I'll show you that here after as well. But yeah, pretty simple. It'll be really nice, instead of pulling them all apart, putting actual weights in, and you can adjust it a little bit. We'll see how this works. Some people have been having issues with them, some people don't, so we'll see how it works on my sled here. I'm not going out west for a little bit, so I'll be able to try. These are stock are 74s, and this fully loaded up is 74.1 or 2 or something like that, so not much more. But we'll see. A lot of guys say that they're losing their top end. They lost like 10 miles an hour, whatever. So we'll see what happens for me, and yeah, I'll do a video on that here. Hopefully I should be going out this weekend. Hey guys, so I'm on my last one here. I was just kind of going to show you kind of exactly how I do it. I just got a small little pry bar. I put it in here. I just gently pry a little bit, and it opens it. And then I put that screwdriver, make sure that the weight is back this way, not flopped over. And then you can put it right through, and it should give you just enough space to work with this. Hey, sorry about that when I went sideways there and I pulled these out. I shut the record off, but these come out, they slide out, and it's rounded on the one side, and that will be your back side. This, with this rounded side, will sit in like that. So you got flat side up top, flat side to the back, rounded side to the outside. And then it's got a little bit of an indentation where they'll sit in there, and that's where the frustrating part comes, because when you're trying to put this back together and you try to get it sitting on that lip, because you'll want to cockeye on you and not sit in there properly when you're trying to put the screw back in or the bolt, and it needs to be sitting in there properly, or else you're not going to have a good time. It's not going to go together properly. You're going to be swearing. It's not the most fun job, but I'll show you the end result after here again, and why it's Going to be a lot better to do it once, and I could just adjust all the time instead of in and out. My 13, clutching is a lot worse, but I found switching the weights was a lot easier because they don't have these spacers, but they got those stupid set screws. Those set screws are no good either, that sit on the pin. Yeah, they just, on the older ones there's a little dimple in here and a set screw sits in here. You got to line it up properly and all that, and it's garbage. This is a better system. It's just more frustrating to get lined up, I find, that's all. So hopefully this will help out anybody that's trying to do this job. It's not that hard. Just take your time and just have some patience.